But this is your work, and I hope.
Small. Hi, I'm Arianna from Constanza. I'm part of this Erasmus Plus project, and I'm gonna talk about visibility, media, and becoming popular. So, it is often said that community organizers and civil society activists are so busy saving the world that they keep on forgetting to tell the world about it. Successful community organizing needs outreach, support, networking, and awareness, which are all rooted in an efficient communication strategy, which we'll explore in this chapter. When you begin to plan your communication strategy, always keep in your mind the target. Talking to everyone means talking to no one, and tailor your message to your potential target. So, we have 4 meanings. We have the target, who means to whom do you want to speak, and what is the goal of your communication. The message, the content, what is it you want to say. What are the learnings, awareness raising, the information you wish the target to receive. The messenger, what or who is the proper messenger to convey the message to your target. And of course, the feedback. Upon receiving your communication, what do you wish them to do? What is the call to action? How can get in touch to you? So each one of the 4 targets both requires its specific communication, message, and the messenger, as each requires different sorts of feedbacks. In other words, the call to action for each target group is different. And this means your communication needs to be tailored and on the spot. We have the CETI model of communication. The center developed this model for applied nonviolent action. The idea is that community organizer, as well as organizing nonviolent movements, there are 2 types of communication approach. One being agitation communication, where you raise awareness about the unfair situation or injustice the community is facing as a motivator to take action and engage. And reconciliation communication, which aims at offering reconciliation, peace building, and cooperation with the opponents to solve the issue. Part of your strategy is to decide when, at which stage, and for what purpose to use or that approach. As you can see from the graph above, the CETI model stands for strategic, emotional, tactical, and informative. It offers ideas and inspiration for structuring your communication efforts and remembers to keep it tight. The purpose of CETA model is to structure your communication strategy to move your target groups from being indifferent or interested in your community. It issues you becoming interesting, gaining knowledge about you, showing some dedication to your cause, for example, such as attending meetings, participating in rallies, and support through social media, to being motivated and encouraged to gain action and become active supporters for allies. Take these tips into consideration and you will have a draft communication strategy that can continually be improved by participating in specific communication trainings and accessing learning material. Developing your internal media in channels. We have the first one is research. An essential element here is to find out what the preferred and most used communication channels for every target group you want to reach. The second one is design. Keep a unique design, set of colors, and the same logo on every communication channel you want to develop. It needs to be recognized from the font, logo, and colors, that this is you can't be confused with anyone else. The third one is the content. Make sure that the content you communicate and publish, besides the specific content about the community, its issues and solutions, is relevant to the target groups you want to reach. You can also think of developing particular channels for specific groups, for example, a dedicated page to community activists, and another for the general population of stockholders to keep your communication tailored. The fourth one is a plan. Make a plan for your content delivery, when to publish what, and for this, you need to know when your target group is mainly online to reach them best. And this is part of the research and data you need to find. Of course, the plan needs to stay flexible and adaptable to unpredictable situations. Keep in mind the CETI model and the purposes of moving from uninterested to commitment. The fifth one, consider also offline. Keep in mind to make your media and communications channels online accessible, also at low speed without overloading graphics and rich content. The sixth one is to think like an admiral. Select the right amount of channels you can realistically manage to make it easier to have them move at the same pace and speed, and none is left behind, and you can realistically respond to interactions. For this purpose, you need the mindset of an admiral, meaning choose an admiral ship, one channel which is the main one and has all of your content and communication. And then develop the fleet around the admiral ship, meaning if your admiral ship has all the content, the visual elements can be replicated on specialized channels for photos and videos, just as an example. And the last one is targeting. We identify 4 possible target groups you could be interested in addressing. However, at the very beginning of your community organizing, 1 or 2 would be more than enough. Don't forget about the others ones later. Once you have defined your persona, you can start to create your communication and content targeting this specific person. This will transform your communication into a personal conversation with someone you know well, as you know the answer to all these